Okay guys, Hiya Toys is coming out with Mega Man X figures. Of course, last time we saw this one here, which is, pretty much a prototype. So that's what it was gonna look like, and this is what it's gonna look like. As you guys can see, pretty good, but I don't like the cut that they did here for the arm. I wish they would have found a better way to do that, and also the way they're gonna do the knee articulation here. I'm not the biggest fan of adding this extra cut there just to have this part, just to make it look like there's something underneath the knee. Again, in my opinion, I think the best ones have been obviously the 301, the Shungoki, and the freaking Kobukiya ones. Just pick one of those. But I like that you can see that it does have quite a few things. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 4 pair of hands. It does have 4 different faces, as you guys can see here. The normal look, shouting face, grinning teeth, and I don't know which one is this one, maybe smiling. It looks like I don't see the Buster here, but I'm guessing he's gonna have his Buster. Obviously he does come with this effect part here, and he does have his Mega Buster Blast effect part as well, so that is good. Moving on, they're gonna be coming out with Zero, as you guys can see here, and Zero looks way better. Still, I don't like this cut here. I like the way Kobukiya did it. It's very simple, but it looks like it does have the cut here on the back of the knees. But yeah, he has a C saber, so as you can see there, and he does have the effect part for the slashing, which I like. I like that. You can also see his Buster, which is his OG Buster, well, no, actually, it's the one from X4, ain't it? Yeah, it's not the one from X2. I love the X2 Buster a lot more than I like the one from freaking X4. But this is something that they did that I really wish Kobukiya would have done. Remember, Kobukiya gives you the blade effect parts, but this part here, you have to take it off and change it every time you're gonna use a different style blade. And it's annoying because those things are actually pretty pointy, and you can hurt yourself with them. But I don't know, it doesn't, at least from this picture, it doesn't look like the blade is the sharp one. It looks like it's the round one, which is kind of disappointing, but still nice looking Zero. The big one here, of course, is Sigma, as you guys can see here, and you can see that Sigma does come with the pointy blade, so I'm guessing Zero will have it as well. Now looking at it, he does come with a slash effect part. He does have this part here, which I'm not 100% sure what's that for. He does have his sword. You can see that he has smirking face, he has the laughing, and he has the grinning teeth. Doesn't look like he has a cape for him. Doesn't look like it. Still looking pretty good. Here you can see the different hands. So yeah, that is Sigma. So everything here is still under approval process. So everything here is not, final product or anything. Anything can happen. They might get canceled at some point if it happens. But yeah, that's just how it goes. And am I wrong, or is the Kobukiya Sigma supposed to be out? Well, we haven't heard anything from it, right? Yeah. I don't think it's gonna come out this year. I think it's gonna come out next year. But moving on, as you guys can see here, more S.H.Figuarts. And by the way, Fuchiguro here is gonna be released on January next year, of course, for 9,000 yen. By the way, probably not a premium Bandai exclusive, as you guys can see here, $61 US, around that price range. You might get it for a little bit more, a little bit less. And again, we already talked about him in this image here. He's standing at 155 millimeters tall, which is, I actually added a wrong letter there, is 6.1 inches. So he is looking pretty darn great, as you guys can see there. Looking nice again. I wish they would do the proper pans instead of doing the cuts, but still, it's looking pretty darn good. A lot of hair separation. You can see the sword here, which looks nice. He does have the hands together, so you can basically have him, you know, stretching. You can see him slashing, and it looks pointy, but it doesn't look sharp. That's the only big thing about this sword that I don't like. But the articulation is great, and look, yay! You can have a face for him. Look at that. Look at the blood. That's crazy. That looks awesome. So I can see people really going for it. So yeah, you have two different hairstyles. You have the, you know, normal down one, and then this one, which is kind of like windswept, you know, or you can just have that one if you want it to look cooler, of course. You have this worm thing that goes around him. It's removable, which is great. You got the both swords, you got the different pair of hands, you get 3 extra faces, and of course you get the extra head here for Gojo. So that is awesome. Now moving on, SANJI, Romance Dawn SANJI, also comes out in January for 7,000 yen, which is a lot cheaper, which puts him around 47 US dollars. Remember, shipping, handling, taxes, and all that stuff depends on where you buy it from. So that is cool. And look at him there, his cigarette in hand, looking pretty darn awesome. So he comes with a hand with a cigarette, so that means that you can have him puffing 2 at the same time. That's cool. Or maybe more if the other hand comes with one. So 155 millimeters tall, so 6.1 inches tall, made of ABS and PC plastic. And check out the kicks. Yes, I like how they did the kicks. That looks great. Again, Bandai, please get rid of this already for all the other figures. I'm tired of seeing the cuts there, you know. But as you guys can see, he can kick pretty high up. Check out that face. Check out the hairy separation. The teeth are molded, so that looks awesome. So it's not painted on. Another detail is here. You can see the cuffs there for the sleeves. That looks awesome because it's also painted with the pinstripe there. He does come with a plate, and you can see him there looking pretty darn happy. Well, pockets, I don't see pockets, but you can always pretend pockets. Just remove the hand and just hide the joint there. Check it out there. Ooh, looks like he got some ash there. I wish they would have made it so you could see the red cherry. I think that would have fit a bit better instead of just having some ash there. See, and here as well, because it's like, oh yeah, he already smoked, instead of just being like, oh, he's in the process of smoking, you know. Man, I like the way they did the hands. You can see the inside of the hands, and you can see how well the ridges are made and everything. That's cool. Okay, as you guys can see here, boom, season 1, Romance Dawn, the whole crew is here. That's awesome. That's awesome. So you're a big One Piece fan, you're probably really excited about these ones, and obviously these ones have been better than the first ones that they released. And of course, oh, it looks like the plate does have some food there. Looks like some soup, and of course an extra face for Luffy with that tongue out. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And of course we have this one, so you can use it with Nami. SANJI, fiery SANJI. So that's awesome. Oh, and it looks like he does come with this part here. Oh yeah, this is the pocket hands. Okay, so that's how they're doing it. Oh, so they took a cue from Nendoroid. Nendoroid does this. They give you an extra pair of hands that is already in the pocket, so you can have that. And it looks like you're gonna be only able to have 1, 2, 3, 4 double smokings. I wish they give you another hand with another one, but oh well, that's it. So yeah, Sanji's looking pretty darn awesome. Moving on, boom. Sonochi no Sadame. Yo, Jojo. Yeah, Jotaro Kujo, as you guys can see here, comes out in March for 10,000 yen. So he is pretty much the most expensive figure that we have seen here. No, this is wrong. I accidentally forgot to add a zero. It was like $6. I was like, yeah, right, you wish. 68, yeah, around 70. Remember, shipping, taxes, all that stuff depends on where you buy it from. You might get it for more or less. And always remember that shipping is decided depending on where you live. Some places charge you more for shipping, some places don't, some places charge you a tax, some places don't. Where I live, I don't get charged tax, but I do not get any premium Bandai exclusive sent to me. So, yeah. Well, they do. If I buy them from Big Bad Toy Store, they ship them to me. No problem. If follow for you. So, as you guys can see here, Jotaro actually looks good. He looks good. He looks pretty darn good. He has the pose. Oh my god. Remember? Oh, what happened to all the guys? Everybody that said, Bandai cannot do fabric for S.H.Figuarts. That's heresy. Oh, they did here. At least half the code, and at least the part that matters. That's great. So he's gonna have the full range of leg articulation. No problem. It has the wires inside it, so you can move it around. Cool. I wish they would have done the full thing. The full code would have been pretty awesome. They would have done that. And by the way, before you say, oh, but the chains here and the buttons here, it wouldn't be able to hold up. Nah, bullshit. It can hold up. It can. It would look pretty good as well. So damn, 170 millimeters. Let's see. How much is that? That is 6.6 inches tall. So he is tall. ABS, PC, plastic, and fabric, of course. Look at that. He looks great. He looks great. And by the way, it looks like the material here is the same one they use for the cape for Guts and the Berserker Armor Guts. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Kind of weird. Well, yeah, the one for Griffin. I was thinking about the one for Griffin. I'm like, yeah, that one is pretty crazy. Still have it there. So yeah, he looks great. The hat, you can see the hat back there with the hair sticking out. Man, the colors. Great job they did here. Oh, and I like this little touch there. Yeah, they're gonna give you the ankles. They're not painted. Remember, he wears them with, I think it's supposed to be like really low socks or sockless. And you can see him putting his hands in this pocket. I'm pretty sure they did the same thing they did with SANJI. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that at the end. But man, awesome. That is awesome. See how, see Bandai stands? See how fabric can make your figure look better? See how that works? See that you don't have to be so anal about fabric's gonna get dirty. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that. Y'all call bullshit on that, motherfuckers. I have my CCS Toys Ryoma displaying there. He has been out for 2 fucking months. He has a fabric coat. He has a fabric t-shirt. He has fabric pants. And the motherfucker are still not dirty. They haven't gotten any dust. And my place does get pretty dusty, by the way. And I also have a dog that is pretty much a walking cloud with 4 legs. I don't know what dust you're doing. I don't know. Maybe you should dust get up and dust your mother's basement while you're at it. You fig. So yeah. Man, this makes me really happy. This Jotaro Kujo is pretty awesome. I was gonna, snap this line, but now looking at it, I'm like, yeah, it might work. I like this Jotaro. Ah, look at that face. He's really pissed off. Hurry up and clean your mother's basement now. So wood. And he does come with the stand here. This is the same stand that Gear 5 Luffy comes with. The only difference is it has yo written on it. So yeah. Oh, do you guys see there? So he can actually put them inside the pocket. I think it has to be these ones because of the depth and the way I'm seeing the hand here. You can see it's not just the joint. You don't really see the joint there. So yeah. Oh, so yeah, they gave him pockets. They actually gave him pockets. Real pockets. Now, obviously Spike Spiegel, if you have that S.H.Figuarts, which is all one, does have pockets, but you can't put an actual hand inside it. You have to do the, you know, the fake pocket with, you know, you would just remove the hand, just pull the joint there. But he can do it without that, so that's pretty awesome. I wish he came with more faces. Jotaro is more expressive, honestly. But so far, I like it. Obviously, no Star Platinum, no effect parts for him. I wish they would have added more, but Bandai does sell some effect parts by themselves if you want that. But like I have always said, if you want the best, honestly, Bandai did a great job here. But if you want the best JoJo figures, obviously, it's the medical ones. Those are the best ones, because those ones have been going on for years. You have 6-inch scale, you have 12-inch scale now. They come with the effect parts. You get the stands as well. They sell the stands as well separately. They're separate figures. They're always coming out with different colors and different, you know, they pretty much have all the characters, and now they're just like, oh, here, this is a different character. This is a... Before Steel Bow Run came out, when it was just a manga, I remember that I did a video on it on, who was it, Gigo Zeppelin of the figure, and some guy actually commented, there is no JoJo Steel Bow Run, that does not exist. Well, motherfucker, what do you say to that now? Now that is actually being an anime, right? I guess you can say that that guy stole that guy's balls and ran with them. Man, he looks good, honestly. They did a good job here. I wasn't impressed by the first two, but yeah, Jotaro Kujo here. Good job, Bandai. Good job. But like I said, I still would pick the medicals over the S.H.Figuarts. Also, they're a larger figure as well, and you know, these characters in the series, especially the Stardust Crusaders, they're larger than life. So yeah, that does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and share the video if you want. And I'll see you guys next time.